What's up, YouTube? This is Alex playing more Plane Mechanics Simulator. So we just completed the tutorial, going to continue. Haven't tried this next mission at all, so I don't know what to expect. Let's see what happens. So we've got a Tiger Moth again, work order, same serial as last time, 2030. We've got more time, unlimited time I mean. Mark Whitman, same pilot as last time, notes that the command has finally ordered a new set of wheels for each aircraft. Please replace them in mine. Okay. So we will replace the wheels and refuel the aircraft. So on a tail dragger like this, the wheels obviously are right here. Do I need to grab wheels from over here? Does it look like it? So we'll just go into disassembly mode, I guess. Oh, we're going to need to jack the plane up, of course. So we'll pick up the jack. Oh, did it say that in the tips? I guess it must have, I missed it. Place it between the main wheels, and then use the lever. Okay, so we've got it jacked up. We will start with the left wheel. We want to go in disassembly mode. Looks like we've got 5 screws or bolts. Yeah, little bolts. And then a castellated nut there, which was not lock wired. I wonder if it was lock wired in real life, or a cotter pin maybe. Yeah, what am I saying? If it was a castellated nut, it would definitely be a cotter pin. It says to replace a part, just go to the truck and fill the replacement form. Don't forget to sign for it. Okay. Normally, I would have a part next to me ready to install right away rather than going to get it after removing the initial part. Yes, we want to replace it, so it costs 1 resource point. And we'll sign. It says good, now put the wheel back and complete the rest of the assignment. I guess we're only changing the 1 wheel. That's cool, the compression leg. So we'll put the wheel on, and a castellated nut. What I meant by a cotter pin is, you can see they call this nut a castellated nut because it kind of looks like a castle tower. You can see those little slots that are cut into it. Normally the purpose of those slots is so that this spoke or axle that the wheel is on, you would have a hole in there, and then a cotter pin would go, say the hole was here, the cotter pin would go through here and through either side of the nut, and then you would fold over the tabs of the cotter pin to ensure that the nut never worked itself free. Doesn't look like we have that in this one. Anyway, we will put the bolts back in. Right click to get out of here. Pick up the ladder. Now we're going to refuel like we did last time. I will remember the fuel cap this time. Looks like I didn't get quite close enough with the ladder. Oh yeah, we gotta remove the jack as well. Put it back where we found it. I think we found it over here, didn't we? Not sure how I set it down. I guess I just press space. Just need to be back further from here, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Now we'll take the ladder. Remove the fuel cap with disassembly mode. If it were me in real life, I would sit the fuel cap down somewhere right next to it so that I would remember to reinstall it the moment I finish fueling, but this being a game, I guess we just sort of have it in our magic pocket. We'll drop down, grab the hose, climb the ladder, insert the hose, and open it up. Okay. So we've refueled, climb the ladder, put away the hose. Now we'll go into assembly mode. Oh, I think I've got to actually put the hose away. Now we will go into assembly mode. Cap on. Take the ladder. And I believe that's job done. Am I forgetting anything? We changed the wheel, we got all the fasteners back on. We refueled, we reinstalled the fuel cap. I think that's it, so let's sign. Replace the wheels. Oh, so we do want to replace both wheels. Interesting. Alright. So I guess I'll put the jack back in place. Go into... I wonder, can I take the part? No. So it seems I'd need to actually remove the wheel before I can order a new one. Like I was saying, in real life I would like to have the part ready to install the moment I take the old one off, just so I don't lose fasteners or get distracted or anything like that. I mean, it happens that you won't have the part available right away, but if you can get everything you need together before you start a job, that's usually not a bad thing. So we'll take a wheel, yes, replace, sign here to confirm. We will go to assembly mode. Put the fastener on, put the wheel cap on, put these bolts in. I've never worked on old planes like this, but I would like to, just because everything is so simple. I mean, it's still an airplane, so you still have to obviously be pretty aware of what you're doing and take your time and everything, but you know, to just change a wheel that quickly, it would take longer in real life obviously, but you know, it's just one nut holds the entire wheel on, and then 5 small bolts hold the wheel cap, and then you're ready to go. That's cool. I would love to work on an old plane like this sometime. Alright, so now I think we're done. Let's sign here. So we got a perfect job. 96. Again, I don't necessarily think this is a perfect job. I would call it a perfect job if everything was done quicker, probably. Maybe that's why I only got 96. Anyway, let's continue. These missions are quite short, so maybe I'll do 1 or 2 or 3 in a video. Okay. It says this time you have to refill the aircraft with new oil. This works just like refueling, but you'll need to pull the oil bowser closer to the aircraft yourself. The oil inlet is behind the left cowling. We've got a Tiger Moth, same serial number, Mark Whitman. According to the log, it's time for oil replacement. The tank was already emptied, so all you need to do is fill it up. Okay. It's easy. So it said behind the left cowl. Oh, we'll turn these little cam lock fastener things. Left engine cover. There's our oil tank right there. So we will go into disassembly mode, remove the oil tank cap. Right click to get out of here. There's the oil bowser we discovered earlier. Drag it over by ourselves. Remember that filling the oil above the max point may result in damaging some parts. Yes, that's true. You don't want to over-service aircraft oil. So we'll just do it easily. No need to rush this. Most modern engines will have what's called a sight glass, which is something sort of like this, except it's on the engine itself, and it will show you sort of a max and a min mark like this, and it's a piece of glass or something similar to glass, something transparent anyway, and as you service the engine you'll see the oil level rising, and you want to get it between these two lines, kind of like this, so that's cool. So now we'll remove the hose, reinstall the cap, and I think that's it. Put away the hose. Let's go into assembly mode, oil tank cap. This looks like an oil overflow. Is that oil? Yeah. I'm guessing that this is in case, yeah, maybe if the oil pressure gets too high, it overflows out there, I'm not sure. Or if you over-service it. Move the fuel, or the oil bowser rather, back out of the way. And I think that's job done. Once we close that. Oh, we have to refuel it as well. Okay, so we've refueled. Now let's remove the hose. Reinstall the cap in assembly mode. Sounds like that cap's ratcheting. And now I think that's job done. Yeah, there we go. Perfect job again. Again, I'm not so sure I completely agree. I kind of waffled around a little bit, but anyway, let's continue. Do a third mission on this video, and then we'll probably call it after that. Okay. Tiger Moth, same serial. Mark Whitman again. There seems to be something wrong with the new oil. The pressure is jumping all over the place. I've arranged for the oil to be checked and the tank cleaned again, refill it, and find the cause of the problem. Okay, so we have to refill the oil, fix the problem with the oil system, and then refuel the aircraft. Okay, so earlier I was looking at the that hose that looked to me like it was the overflow. I'm guessing that's if you over-service the oil, that's what purpose that serves. Before I get into anything here, let me just think about what would be causing... So what did he say? Pressure is jumping all over the place. Could be the oil pump is causing pressure fluctuations. It is possible that it was the oil. Contaminated oil can definitely cause problems for an engine, so that could be it. What else? If you had leaks in any of the hoses that allowed oil to escape, then yeah, that could cause your pressure to change. I'm guessing the crankshaft of this engine is down near the bottom, and the scavenge would be down there somewhere too, so if you had like a crack or something down there, that's quite unlikely though. Anyway, let's put new oil in and see if we can find a leak. Once again, we'll try to get the oil level in the correct zone with our sight glass, although I suspect it's leaking. Oops. No. Okay, so I actually overdid it there because I cranked too hard. Took the valve open too much. I might have damaged something by doing that. Okay. So let's remove this. Put away the hose. We will back the Bowser away. I probably don't need to do this, but this is how I would do it in real life, I think, so this is how I'll do it in the game. We will reinstall the oil cap. Probably don't need to close the cowl, honestly. It just says fix the problem with the oil system. Okay, so now we get to do a bit of troubleshooting. Guessing I need to go into inspection mode. Let's see what we can find. Let's open this cowl as well, actually. Maybe the oil filter? A clogged oil filter could also cause issues with pressure, so let's inspect, see what we can find. It's the fuel filter. The oil filter is probably down here somewhere. Timing gear is fine. Pressure filter. I wonder. Okay. This must be the oil filter, I'm guessing. I don't really know what a pressure filter is. I haven't heard that term. Anyway, we found the damaged part, so let's remove that. Let's go into disassembly mode. So, in order to remove the pressure filter, I'm guessing there are other parts that need to come off first. Oh, so the cowl needs to come off. That's cool. It's not always that easy in real life to know what needs to come off and in what order, so that's easy. Okay.
Nope.
Probably the top engine cowling needs to come off now. So we will...
No.
No? Sorry. I guess I'm wrong. Right.
No. No.
Oh, I see. Right. Now we need to remove the right cowling first, I'm guessing, before the, the left cowl, before the top engine can come off. So we'll take that out. And then we will come underneath here, remove the fasteners. Sorry for the odd camera angle, I'm still getting used to the controls here. Maybe I could just, wow. What am I doing? Maybe I could just click those fasteners from the other side, but I would rather do it like I would in real life. So I'll do it from this side. There we are. Okay, so now we've opened the top cowl. Our pressure filter is back there. Looks like there's something else in the way. What is that? Oh, that's our oil filter. I wonder if the oil filter is okay. Pressure filter. Oh, the oil filter is damaged as well. What is the pressure filter? I wonder if I damaged the oil filter myself by... It's unlikely, but it's possible that I damaged it myself by over-servicing the oil there. So let's drop the ladder, get on up there and see what we can see. So we can remove the oil filter right now, so let's do that. And where's the pressure filter? It seems like the oil filter was the thing that was in the way, so take these off. And there's the pressure filter. While we're up here, let's just see what else. No, a magneto should have nothing to do with this. Top engine cover, probably not. It's very unlikely that there's any cracks. They make these engine covers very beefy. Engine cases, I would call them. So it's unlikely that there's any problems there. So I'm guessing there's the source of the problem was either the oil filter or the pressure filter. Again, I'm not really sure. I'm trying to remember back to school what a pressure filter is, or if I've even heard that term before. I work on airplanes that use jet engines now, so and I have to admit I don't even work on jet engines all that much either, so piston engines are not my area of expertise by any stretch, and jet engines aren't either, but I am more familiar with jet engines. Okay, so once again we're going to use our little oil can to fix everything. I actually got the difficult one that time, so that's good. Okay. Oh, there's a fourth one if we want to. I think I missed that one. It looked like I overshot it. Let's fix the pressure filter while we're at it. Missed that one as well, I think. It looked like I overshot it, but it gave me 100%. Let's see if we can get this one in. No. Undershot that one. Okay. Am I crazy? Did we just lose our paint job? This is the same serial, but I thought this plane was wearing the RAF colors. Now it appears to be all gray. Was it all gray at the beginning of this mission? Maybe. No, I think this is a texture bug. Okay, well, this game is still in development, so can chalk that up to it being early access. Maybe I'll show the developers this video. So let's get back to reinstalling our parts. We'll go into assembly mode. Pressure filter came off last, which means it goes on first. Put these fasteners in. So the pressure filter, let me just see, the pressure filter is bolted to the magneto. It looked like this was a mechanical linkage, but now I'm not so sure. Let me just check this out again. Oh, it is a mechanical linkage. I wonder. Okay, anyway, let's reinstall the oil filter. Just a couple fasteners. The cowl will go back on. Let's do it from this side. We'll use a little bit of our God mode here to just sort of float around. Oh yeah, it looks like our textures return. Not sure what that was about. Excuse me. Okay, let's reinstall the cowl. Put the hinge point in there. Shut it through our ladder. And we'll close these, I've been calling them cam locks. I'm sure they have a name, but I don't know what it is. To me, that's pretty close to a cam lock, so I'll probably keep calling it that, but yeah, I'm sure it's not a cam lock, and anyone who knows what they're talking about would be probably a bit upset with me for calling them that. Anyway, so we've reinstalled all the parts that we removed, right? What did we remove? We removed the pressure filter and the oil filter. We reinstalled both of those. We removed the top cowl, got that back on, left and right cowls back on. So now I think we need to refuel. Let me check the task card again. Yeah, refuel. Disassembly, we'll take off the fuel tank cap. Grab the hose off the fuel boom. Insert the hose. I don't actually think it's possible for me to overfuel this plane. I managed to over-service it with oil, but it doesn't seem like it's possible to overfuel it. That might be something they could add in the future, because it definitely would be possible to do. I shouldn't say definitely. Maybe this is there might be some kind of prevention mechanism in place, but I'm guessing there's almost certainly not. Alright, the Bowser's driving away. We'll take the ladder away. Did we reinstall the fuel cap? I believe we did. Let's double check. Always good in aircraft maintenance. If you forget or you're not sure about something, go back and double check, otherwise it'll keep you up at night. So yes, we did. Not that this would keep me up at night, but in real life, you might wake up in the middle of the night wondering, did I put that bolt back in? So if you ever are in doubt, you should always check. I think that's it. Let's sign for the task. Put my John Hancock there. Yeah, so I did over-service the oil there. Saved 2 parts, but didn't return them to pristine condition. So yeah, good job. The oil thing, now that I have played with it a little bit, I think I would be able to do it perfectly. I'm not sure about the part repair. That's quite difficult to get that last one perfect, but I think I would be able to do this without any trouble. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.